What if I told you that deep in the heart of Africa's wilderness, one of our closest relatives, creatures that share 98% of our DNA, are building empires, waging wars, and navigating a social structure that rivals our own? Welcome to the world of chimpanzees, a world that is far more complex than most realize. In this video, we'll take you on an incredible journey into their habitat, unravel their fascinating behaviors, compare them to other animals like wolves, and tackle the big question: should you ever keep a chimp as a pet? Spoiler alert, you won't believe what we uncovered. Chimp habitats. Surviving in Africa's diverse wilderness, chimpanzees inhabit the rainforests, woodlands, and savannas of Central and West Africa. But this isn't just a simple life in the trees. Chimps need space, large areas where they can forage for food, build nests, and patrol their territories. The average chimpanzee troop's territory can range from 20 to 40 square kilometers, and they spend a great deal of their time traveling and defending these borders. They are remarkably adaptive. In the dense Congo Basin, chimps rely on abundant fruits and trees, while in more open woodlands, they feed on a mix of seeds, leaves, and even insects. The variety of their diet and the way they expertly navigate their environment speaks to their intelligence and flexibility. But adaptability doesn't stop there. Chimps have been observed creating and using tools, an ability previously thought to be uniquely human. Imagine this: a chimp breaking off a branch, stripping it of its leaves, then delicately dipping it into a termite mound to fish out a tasty snack. These creatures are tool makers, survivalists, and, as we'll soon see, strategists. Individual characteristics, habits, abilities, and weaknesses. Chimps stand between 3 and 4 feet tall, with powerful, muscular bodies. But here's something that might surprise you: chimps are up to 5 to 6 times stronger than humans. Their arms are particularly formidable, designed for climbing and brachiation, allowing them to swing through trees with ease. But this strength isn't just for moving gracefully, it's for defending themselves and their troops from threats, both within their species and from predators. Despite this, chimps have their weaknesses. In fact, they are highly dependent on their social groups. A lone chimp is far more vulnerable emotionally and physically than a chimp in a troop. Socialization is key to their survival, not just for protection, but also for learning, sharing food, and creating alliances. So what happens when these alliances break down? Things can get pretty brutal, and sometimes a single shift in power can change everything. But let's look at how this compares to another social animal that thrives on hierarchy: wolves. Wolf packs and chimp troops. Comparing social structures. Wolves and chimpanzees may seem worlds apart, but their social structures share striking similarities. Chimps live in groups called troops, while wolves travel in packs. Both groups are ruled by a clear hierarchy. In chimpanzee troops, the alpha male leads with the help of close allies. He maintains his position through strength, intelligence, and strategic alliances. Similarly, in a wolf pack, the alpha pair, usually the strongest male and female, leads the group. But here's where it gets interesting. While wolves tend to maintain strict designations like alpha, beta, and omega, chimps have a more fluid system. A subordinate chimp can overthrow an alpha through strategic alliances or, sometimes, sheer force. This makes chimp politics complex and sometimes bloody. One moment, an alpha male can be grooming his allies, and the next, he's being chased out by a younger, stronger contender. And this rivalry doesn't end within the troop. Chimps are fiercely territorial. When 2 chimp troops meet, it can lead to full-blown battles, where chimps will even kill to defend or expand their territory. These battles can be as organized and as brutal as any human conflict. Chimpanzee strength vs. human strength. Unexpected facts. Let's talk about strength. Pound for pound, chimps are far stronger than humans. With muscles packed with fast twitch fibers, they're built for explosive power, whether it's swinging from branch to branch or defending themselves in a fight. Chimps have been observed lifting objects and bending metal that even the strongest human couldn't manage. Their grip strength is astonishingly powerful. capable of cracking nuts that are impossible for human hands to break open. This strength, however, isn't just for foraging or showing off. It can become incredibly dangerous in the wrong circumstances. And that brings us to a question that's been on many people's minds. Should chimps be kept as pets? The answer might shock you. Why keeping chimps as pets is a bad idea. Chimps may look adorable when they're young, but as they grow older, they become incredibly strong, unpredictable, and at times aggressive. Unlike dogs or domesticated animals, chimps do not lose their wild instincts just because they're raised in a home. In fact, by the time a chimp reaches adolescence, it's almost impossible to control. There are numerous cases of pet chimps attacking their owners, causing severe injuries and even fatalities. A chimp's natural instinct is to assert dominance, and when they feel threatened or frustrated, they can lash out. In the wild, this is how they maintain their social order, but in a home, this becomes a recipe for disaster. Many governments have recognized this and have placed strict regulations against keeping chimps as pets for this very reason. Even celebrities who have tried to keep chimps as pets have faced heartbreaking consequences, with many of these chimps having to be relocated to sanctuaries after violent incidents. The truth is, these intelligent, wild creatures need their natural habitat and social structure, not a domestic life. Chimps vs. other primates. Predatory behavior. Chimpanzees are primarily frugivorous, meaning they eat fruits, but they are also known to hunt other animals, including smaller primates. This behavior is strategic, with chimps working together to corner and catch their prey, usually monkeys. They communicate, plan, and execute these hunts in a way that is eerily reminiscent of a human hunting party. Once they catch their prey, the meat is often shared among the troop, reinforcing social bonds. But this behavior also points to something deeper. Chimps are capable of violence, both in their hunting and in their interactions with rival troops. These battles, both for food and territory, show a side of chimps that's often hidden beneath their playful exterior. Territory rivalries in wolf packs and chimp troops. Like chimps, wolves are also highly territorial. When two packs of wolves encounter each other, the outcome can range from ritualistic displays of dominance such as howling contests to brutal physical fights. These territorial disputes are often settled with the dominant pack claiming the area, while the weaker pack is driven away or, in rare cases, killed. Chimpanzee territorial disputes are similarly intense. When one troop encroaches on another's land, they will gather their strongest members and launch raids into the rival troop's territory. These raids are calculated with the goal of weakening the enemy and expanding their own territory. It's a reminder that both wolves and chimps, despite their intelligence and social bonds, live in a world where survival depends on power and territory. Chimpanzees and wolves are two of the most socially complex animals on Earth, each with their own fascinating hierarchies, territorial battles, and astonishing strength. But while we may admire these creatures, it's important to remember that they belong in the wild, not in our homes. Their intelligence, their power, and their raw instincts are a testament to nature's ability to create incredible survivors. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of chimps and their habitat. If you found this video interesting, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing insights into the animal kingdom.